Yo, what's up? This angry little dude. I'm trying to get to at least 1,000 subscribers. I need you to hit that subscribe button right before you watch the video. I appreciate whoever hit that subscribe button. Thank you.
And a lot of Black women would say, why do you call him daddy? Because he's raising me. He's raising me. My father probably stopped giving me what I needed when I was around 13 years old. So now you got a woman that's 13, and now I'm 35, and now I got a bunch of money, what we consider to be a bunch of money. Let me just be real clear about that, okay? Now I got this money. Now I'm taking care of everybody. Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna make me grow up?
Oh, you think it's funny, bitch?
But when that man, when we were just best friends, and when we got together, this is what he said to me. He said, when we were best friends and you were married to other men, you were not my responsibility.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
You were my sister, but not my responsibility. As my wife, you are my responsibility.
Hey, Trey, you see that bitch over there? I see her. Now that's a lady.
Most women are trying to be the leader. That's why you can't find a man. You can't be the king in the house. Fall back and be the queen and let your man lead the way.
What does that mean? You can't be a leader because a lot of women look at it like, no, I could lead in my household. I could do this in my household. What does that mean?
That's not how it's supposed to be, and that's why we bump heads. Society have placed our men, and women have to stand up and be the mother and the father and the provider. And so then now you are so bad, you can't be told nothing, that when the right man come, you lose him because you're trying to be the man.
We don't give a fuck. Jesus. We don't give a fuck.
Be equal?
Oh, of course. Because at the end of the day, I'm the neck, my man's the head. So he can't make any moves without his wife. It all works together. But you can't be the head of the house. You got to let the man be the head of the house. But it's a generational thing, and it's what we've been taught. Stand up, be strong. A dude come, and everything about you is like a man. You have to...
You stupid bitch, you filthy slut. Did you fuck with me?
Learn how to submit. You can still be a queen. Queen plays a part. The king needs his queen. There's certain things that he can't see that we see.
Some people will say the queen is the most valuable piece on the board.
Has to sit back and allow her king to be the king.
Now, what about in a situation when a woman makes more money in a relationship?
That's hard because that's when jealousy starts coming in. Now, that goes back to communicating and prayer. If you're solid, you know who you are, you know what you bring to the table. So everybody's thinking about the wrong things. Instead of falling back and sitting and saying, let's play chess together. I got you. You got me. Let's go.
Men need to understand the biggest difference when it comes to emotions between the opposite sexes is the intensity of fear. Women are much more sensitive to fear than men, and the world presents as much more dangerous for women than it does for men. Being unaware of these differences, many husbands don't understand just how intimidating the male voice can be when raised.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. We don't give a fuck. Jesus. We don't give a fuck.
My mother told me, she said, you never hit a man where he's weak. Never. It could be true, it could be real, but you don't hit him where he's weak because it'll turn around on you. You can get him to do what you need him to do.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
And where he's weak because they never forget it. It lives with them. And so I know what his weaknesses are. He don't know I know they're there. Because I don't mention them, don't talk about them, and I talk about my weaknesses all day long.
See, now that's what I'm talking about, Shabambu. Suck it. Yeah, niggas trying to hide the good shit.
Baby, you want to dance?
Yes, I do, but not with you. Hooray! 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 Hooray!
Safe spaces. There were no trigger warnings. And there were no fucking peanut allergies. Why? Because for thousands of years, the only people who could have children were ones who could hunt for food, build shelter, and fight saber-toothed tigers. Now, there are people having kids Who can't eat wheat? But Christina, it's an allergy. You don't know. Well, I do know. I ain't fucking a guy that's scared of toast.
Cause I said soft? Cause I said soft, so what? I said I spell it. S-O-F-T. Soft.
In your just day-to-day interactions with people, how enticing would it be for a man to have to commit, marry, and live in a household with a woman who operates under these signs? Shame, insults, guilt, and need to be right. How enticing would that be? Monique, your audio is not connected. I'm going to put you back in the waiting room. I don't know what's going on, but connect your audio. Ladies, so much more could be gained if you did something that
What's up, Doc?
Dr. Lucia talked about yesterday. If you had a forgiving spirit and would just offer the men in your life some grace, allow them to make mistakes without hearing you tell them how wrong they are, how you should have, how you knew it was going to, he made a mistake. I knew it was going to happen. First off, you insulted me. You're not that bright. I was smarter than you. I should have did insults, guilt, because he's got to carry the burden of being wrong. You shame him for being wrong. And then what do you think a guy wants to hear this? Versus let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. And you'd be amazed at how a forgiving spirit and just admitting fault. I was wrong. Oops, my bad. I was wrong. See, the funny thing is, many of you ladies, you'll hammer a point to death. But even after when you finally do admit you're wrong, here's what you get from an apology from so many women, especially from black women. You get, oh, I'm sorry.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Yeah, I just wanted to make this quick compilation about Kevin Samuels, breaking down them sign languages. It's all going on around us. All we see is sign languages, and the people just ain't paying attention. If we knew exactly what he was explaining in all these videos, we'll see the sign language being performed right in front of us. And in most of these videos, these girls are breaking down the sign languages right there. It's clear as day. They're trying to tell you, trying to shame you into moving how you want. They want you to move, do what they want you to do. When most of us men, we have a bigger purpose than to just be acting like fools for these women. Why fools fall in love for real? Because there's no reason for most men to be throwing away their life and their younger years to women that are just going to act like they didn't do anything special for them or go out their way and fight the dragon or whatever else and slay the dragon, all that princess fairy tale bullshit, whatever they expected you to be doing, or fighting harder for them and proving yourself to them and all this extra shit that don't even make sense. When I commend the great builders of the world that actually took time to learn and produce some of these things that we see, these great marvels in the world. It's just a shame that more men don't go towards that, because we could actually have the utopia that we want if we all go towards them goals right there. If we could just take 20 years of going towards these goals, these life-changing things, traveling to the moon, be on like a Elon Musk or something, be a Henry Ford and stuff like that, a Thomas Edison or somebody. Like, I just know men have an unlimited potential, and I just hate to see us brothers go through unnecessaries when we just got so many uh, great men that have found out how to do things with the peanut. You know what I'm saying? And found how to do things with air. Compressing air and stuff like that. It's just amazing. You know, you got to give men these credits that we found out how to do and change the world and make it. We can ride jet skis on water and shit. Like, this is amazing. We should enjoy the creations that men have put in front of us and understand that it really took people to sit there and to make a seat. Nigga thought to put some more cushion on the seat so you could sit down comfortably. You know what I'm saying? That was somebody that really thought that through and put that on the seat. It was a hard ass chair before, but they thought about putting some cushion on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just understand that people really took their time in life to develop these wonders of the world. A lot of these people didn't patent their things; they just gave it out, and we benefit from people actually thinking their way out of a box, and stop always thinking about cooch. You feel me? And get something better for themselves and do more for the society. The whole society. Like I said, a lot of people didn't even get patent for these things, but it's a beautiful thing that we could um, enjoy the camera. Enjoy the microphone. We could just keep going on and on and on. And we got to commend these men for sacrificing their life and not just sitting there and indulging in pleasures that we all could just sit there and indulge in, you know. But silence is acceptance, and we ain't having it. I just wanted to share another Kevin Samuels with you guys.